Last week you saw Jim finish off the hanging slate at the front of the house. And this week we travel back to Essex to clear out our storage container. So I'm just editing the video that you're watching, and I thought I'd explain a little bit more. So for the past 3 years since we've been living in Cornwall, most of our belongings from our old house have been stored in a garage that we've hired back in Essex, which we share with my mum. We kind of moved out of Essex at a similar time, so it made sense that we would share a garage to store all our things in. When we organised that, we thought it would only be about a year, 18 months until one of us owned a house and we could store the stuff in there. 3 years later, obviously we had the pandemic, the build's taken longer than we thought, my mum still hasn't found a house to buy yet, and 3 years later our stuff is all still in storage. We've spent over £6,000 between us to store our stuff in there, and I'm really not sure that our stuff is even worth that. So it's about time, now our house has got a roof and is watertight, that we bring our stuff back to Cornwall. After 3 years not seeing it, we have absolutely no idea what's in this storage container. So it's going to be a bit like Christmas opening up these boxes for the first time. So we've hired a big removals van for the weekend, and we've got a bit of a journey ahead of us. We're taking the T4 from Cornwall to Essex and picking up the hire van. We are then driving both vehicles to the storage container in Essex. We'll load up and we'll drive the hire van to Cornwall. We'll take out all of the stuff that's in the hire van and we'll drive it back to Essex empty, ready to drop it off, and then drive the T4 back home to Cornwall again. Easy, right? It also turns out that this weekend is the hottest weekend in the UK on record. Oh boy.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold wings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden.
Show you all of our stuff. Jim's desk, we've got sofas. Love that sofa. Loads of mirrors and art, tyres, guitar cases. There we go. Dining chairs. Got this light. Rugs and curtains. Clothes. Who knows what's in there? Sofa cushions. Cajon. And then Tons of skis and our snowboard bag. I think that's our microwave actually. That'll be nice.
Gold, anything, golden. I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold birds, gold string, gold words, gold anything, golden. I follow only golden, golden, golden things, golden. I follow only golden, golden, golden things.
I got all that stuff. I'm so hot. Look how sweaty I am. Just filling up, we've got 3 hours left. It is so hot, it's the hottest weekend on record. And we have done about 1,000 miles this weekend on the motorway. Stupid. Nearly home though, oh my goodness, I am so sweaty. Just no oxygen in the air. Hello. It's hot.
It's hot in here.
Where's my doggy? Hi. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello. We had a good time. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello. Should we go see Jim? Hi. Hey, this way.
My doggy. Hey, buddy. Hey, hey. Oh, hello. Hello. Hey, buddy. Hey, hey. Hello.
Hello. Oh, hello.
Where have we been? We're back. We're back. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey. Hey. Oh, is it too hot for you today? Oh, it does get cool in here. Hello. Do you want to come with us? Do you want to come with us?
Good morning. So we got back last night and we're just exhausted, so we crashed yeah, had dinner and then just crashed. But Jim's just taken the dog out, so I'm going to go in the house and look through some of the things that we got, because I know, basically I just can't wait. It's like Christmas. Can't remember what we got, what we've been storing for the last 3 years. So let's find out together. So this is where we've been storing all of the things. This is our kitchen. And actually, this is everything we own, so it might look like a lot, but actually, it's not even taking up half of our kitchen. So, yeah, that's literally it. So, yeah, our house is going to look pretty sparse once it's all done and this stuff is all out. Right, let's go through some things then. So, first of all, we've got a microwave up there. We've actually not had a microwave in the caravan at all. So that's going to be quite nice, and we might even put that in the caravan now. We've also got tumble dryer and washing machine. I've been using the school tumble dryer and washing machine so far, so that will be a nice change. We've got a fridge here. This is the only new thing that we bought in our last house. It's a fridge at the top, and then it's got freezer drawers. So that will be absolute luxury after our caravan, tiny caravan fridge, and even tinier freezer that we're having in the caravan. This is Jim's desk. It's so elaborate. Here we go. There was a vintage and antique shop in the town that we used to live in, and he saw it and he absolutely fell in love with it. He's always wanted one. So when he owned his business, like, this was his office desk. So this will be going in our office with his computer on it, and it's super posh. I don't know what year it's from. It's got like leather top to it. It's not in great condition, but it's just so cool. And it's massive as well. And then we come to the mirror, which I know lots of people commented on Instagram about, that they loved it. I love it too. I think it's one of my favourite pieces that I own. This was an absolute bargain from eBay. It was £50, and we went and collected it when Jim owned a van, and I just love all of the details, and it is massive. It used to go in the bedroom in our last house, so I think it's going to go in our bedroom again. It gives a really good full view when you're just about to leave the house, and it just looks so grand and so cool, opulent. Down here, what have we got down here? We've got a 12-man tent, which we use every once in a while. We've got an original penny board, which is so cool. I think that was Jim's auntie's, but that's so cool. This is part of a ski bow and arrow that Jim made. I'll find the other half for you. But yeah, he basically cut skis apart and made a bow with it, which is pretty cool, and it does actually work as well. This is our dining table that Jim made. So it's scaffold board that is actually really special to us. How can a scaffold board be special? But these scaffold boards came from my family holiday house in France, which we had to sell after my dad died. So we wanted to do something special with the scaffold boards. So Jim made a dining table with them. And then they've got scaffold legs as well. It looks pretty cool when it's all put together. However, we actually don't think it's going to be big enough. Like, our dining table will fit in this whole space, and I just think it's going to look really small. So we might repurpose the scaffold board as benches, and then like use the legs on a bigger table, just so that it can fill the space a little bit better. We've got a massive beanbag, which I made, like massive. There's a funny story, actually. I don't even know if we've got a video of it. If we do, I'll find it, of us trying to fill this beanbag with beans. It took boxes and boxes and boxes of beans to fill it. And long story short, the beans went absolutely everywhere, all over our lounge, and we were trying to find them for over a year afterwards. We were still finding them behind furniture and things. It's absolutely massive. Here, I'll show you me on it. So this is the whole thing. This is the whole bean bag. And if I put it here, it is like, it's huge and it's so comfy. Basically, I saw those Lazy Boy bean bags and I was like, I can make one of those. £80 worth of fabric and beans later. Actually, I might as well have just bought one. That just sums me up. But I love it. As this will go in our lounge. I'll put that back on the sofa. So this is our Chesterfield sofa. We got this one, we found it on Facebook Marketplace where we used to live. It's a little bit worn, and it was very worn. We've had the cushions reupholstered, and we found another one of these exactly the same size and colour in Cornwall, so we collected that as well. So we've actually got 2 matching ones of these, and they're going to go over there in our like lounge part of the kitchen, like our little snug. And the cushions for that have been reupholstered, and we'll reupholster the new ones in a similar fabric as well. Just move this bike helmet out the way. Goggles. Some random hobbies. Yeah, so these are the cushions that we reupholstered. It's like a mustard tweed, and then the middle cushion is a map that is the same fabric as our beanbag. So we'll try and do the same thing with our other Chesterfield sofa. So they're kind of matching. Yeah. So that will look really cool over there. And then the rest of the things that are on this is we've got a Macrame curtain here. And it was kind of used as like a privacy screen for one of our side windows on our last house. I bought it on Etsy from Canada, and I spent way too much on it. Now I know how easy this knot is to do. I could have just made it myself. Lessons learned. I don't know what we're going to use it for this time, because I don't think we really have a window that we can use it for. So yeah, might use it in the van or something maybe. But yeah, that's that. And then we've got a rug. I think I remember Jim buying this for me when he went away on holiday. He knew I really liked them. It's like a good use of old fabric, and they kind of weave it into a rug. We used to use this in our bathroom, and we'll probably use it in our hallway now. Little fabric rug. Oh, here's the bow and arrow wood. So the skis go there, and it goes long ways. And you would hold it. Ooh. And yeah, I've definitely got a video of Jim using this, so I'll insert that here. But it's absolutely gorgeous. So I think we'll probably put this on a wall or something. Put that together. And then Jim, I'm not the only one with hobbies. Jim has loads of hobbies as well. And at one point he got really into crocheting and knitting. So here's one of, oh, you can't really see it. There we go. Here's Jim's little moose that he made. So cute. I couldn't bear to get rid of it or give it away. It's so cute. It's like just a little moose. And he's got a couple of other projects in there on the go. Like some climbing bags and things that he's made. Really cool things. In this bag as well. I've got some crochet squares things when he was learning to do it. And then this is a blanket I made for Jim. Jim really struggled when he was younger. He was like super sentimental. He struggled to get rid of any of his like t-shirts because they all have a good story of like a skate story, or they remind him of his friends or whatever. But you can't keep everything. So I suggested that we cut up his shirts and we use, you know, the things that reminded him of that shirt or that time, and I make a huge blanket for him. And it's really cute. I love that they're like, sometimes there's holes in it from where he's like fallen on his skateboard. So I'll have to finish this off. It's currently about 1.5 meters by 1 meter wide. I just need to put some edging and like some backing on it, and that can be a lovely little blanket of memories for us. And actually in the bag that it was in, there's still loads of the original t-shirt, so if I need it to be bigger, I can cut some more as well. So that's a fun project to do. Maybe even this summer I can do it and finish that one off. Now this little yellow bag might look super insignificant, but it's actually all of our memories are in this bag. So when we came to move out, we actually had like boxes and boxes full of memories, old school books, uniform, all sorts of stuff. And we just thought, we can't keep all this. It's in the attic. We never look through it. Let's consolidate it down to things that we really, really want to keep and treasure. So first of all, we've got our childhood teddies. So this is Puss, this is Jim's one. It's looking a bit flat-headed because he used to like go to sleep with it. And this is my Winnie the Pooh. So they'll have to go in our office. Obviously you can't get rid of those. And then in here we've got all sorts of photos from school. Oh my goodness, that's me and Jim when we first got together. That was what we looked like when we were 17 or 16. Yeah, so lots of memories. And then a couple of homemade cards from family members. This is Jim's first card that he got me. It was my, I guess it's 17th birthday. And yeah, he in true Jim fashion crafted it. It says, I hope your 17th birthday is filled with everything you love and more. See you under the flap. And then a picture of Jim. So cute. So obviously I have to keep that. And a couple of letters that he sent me whilst he was in Canada. Something we made at Scouts together when we were like 17. JG loves JC. And then the date we started going out in 2007. Just so cute. Some more photos, and yeah, just like a lot of like wedding bits and just things that we want to remember really. But that's literally it in this tiny little bag. So we'll have to put these somewhere a bit safer than a plastic bag, maybe like a folder or something, so that it doesn't get wrecked. But that's always nice to look through, and they're kind of things that we'd forgotten that we even owned. We've got some curtains here that we used to have in our old living room, and I added the little pom-poms on. I found some that I really, really liked that were really expensive. So basically I bought some IKEA curtains and made them look the same as the ones I wanted. You'll be able to tell going through this that we kind of like really eclectic, like colourful things really. And a lot of homemade things. So yeah, they're just grey linen curtains with like pom-pom tassels on them. But I don't know what we're doing for curtains in this house. I don't know if we're doing like blinds or yeah, curtains. So I'll keep those until we like know that we definitely do or don't want them. But worth keeping just in case. So we've also got these 2 lampshades, and they're from the same shop that we got the desk from. 2 matching industrial looking lampshades, and I absolutely love these. I'm hoping that these can go over our dining table. I'd love to get a third one because I always like things in odd numbers, but if there's 2, that's still really cool. And they will just hang, I'll show you here actually, and you can see like compared to me how big they are. They'll like hang over our dining table. I just think they're really cool, and they'll look cool with the concrete floor for that like industrial look. So that's those. Jim will have a great time fitting light bulbs and wires and stuff into those. This is a surfboard that Jim won in Canada. He won it in a raffle, and I don't think he's ever ridden it. So that's going to have to go like on a wall or something. And then underneath it is another old surfboard, snowboard, sorry, I think I said surfboard, snowboard, obviously. I think this is his first one. This isn't the one that he rides now. So we'll have to maybe make some shelving or something out of them. They're quite cool to keep and they'll look amazing on the wall. Snowboarding is a big, big thing for us. This is a box full of Christmas decorations. All colourful, as I'm sure you can imagine, like colourful lights, colourful balls. Actually, fun fact, every year, every Christmas, I make Jim a different decoration about what we did that year. So they'll be in here as well, some special ones. It includes some decorations that Jim has made on the lathe, which is cool, and some other like cute things that I found, and some other cute things that I found over time are all in there. Our Christmas tree is always super colourful and fun. I also made Jim's stocking one year, so that's kind of cute because my mum made us all felt stockings as children, which we have every year, and I felt like Jim needed one, so that's Jim's one. But yeah, that's our Christmas box. This sofa, it's a bit dark in here to be doing this, but is a mustard velvet sofa that I got from Home Sense one year. I treated myself to it. I absolutely love it. And I'm hoping that will go in our hallway for when we put our shoes on, or it will go right there for when we put our shoes on to go outside. So this little dusty box down here is super special. This is my grandpa's easel. He was an amazing landscape painter. I've got a couple of his paintings to put up in the house. This was his easel that he took out on site with him, and it's still got his paints in it. And then you see some of his brushes and his oil paints and rags. He had an amazing original method of painting, originally with rags and then finished off with brushes, and we had a lesson together, and it's really special. So yeah, basically the paints go there, and then this is your easel. So as you're painting, you know, you've got everything you need, and then it just packs up into a little box, and then you can go on your way. So that's really special. Oh, so we got that. That's Jim's pit bike helmet. He's got a pit bike still in Essex that we need to go and collect. These are our dining chairs. So these are the legs. So I'll show you one of them set up. So the legs are like that. And then the tops are under here. Like that. We've got all sorts of different colours of the rainbow. And there'll be our dining chairs, as well as a bench maybe made out of that, like I said earlier. This is a toilet sign that we made for our wedding, and we had a fairy tale wedding. Everyone was dressed up, and we made some signs to show where different things were, and this was our toilet sign, so we'll have to put this on our downstairs toilet in obviously Lord of the Rings font. My sister did the font, and my dad made the sign, so that's really fun. This down here may look like a random box, but it's actually a con that we made. So it's like a sit-on drum. So it's got a hole in the back of it to help create the sound, and then a springed ply front face to it, which gives that snare snapping sound, and then you sit on top is the idea. So that's fun to have here. As I'm sure you can tell, art, crafts and music, they're all really important to me and Jim. It's actually how we met at college. We both did art and music tech A-levels together. So yeah, it's always been a passion for us as individuals, but also together. This whole box is a box of jewellery making and metalworking kit, which we inherited when a friend's family member died. And we'll have to get into that. Jim will put that in his workshop. so he can use some of the tools and learn a new craft, which is exciting. And he's had those for years, so it would be great to get use out of those. There's also some beautiful bits of wood down here ready to be turned on his lathe, and a bit of walnut there. All half-finished projects are ready to be worked on. Oh, there's another toilet sign down there as well. That's good. We've got one for each toilet. That was good thinking, past Jordan. What else have we got in here? Next is this cute little chair. This was also a find in the attic of my parents' French holiday house. And when we left, I just couldn't resist taking it. It's just so cute. And it reminds me of lovely memories holidaying there. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, that sounds like a sensible place. Right, we don't need anything in here, do we? I don't think.
Don't need
Anything from this?
Not until we go skiing.
No. I mean, I'm going to go just stack it out of the way.
Yeah.
That's a good space for both of those ski bags.
What is it all, Hagen?
I don't know.
All the
Try
things
and
you haven't
cover
seen.
everything with dust sheets,
Yeah.
because otherwise it'll all get covered in dust, sawdust and plasterboard dust, paint dust.
Let's start off with clothes, because I started opening it and it looked interesting.
Yoga mats.
Yeah. What's that?
Sacks.
I bought a yoga mat. Yeah, that I don't remember you wearing that. You must have got it in a charity shop or something.
No, someone bought that.
For
I
you.
think so. It's not my shirt shirt.
You should
it's a
wear it.
different
That's
one.
funky.
Yeah, I like that.
And you like that one?
Yeah. That one's in sixth form, I think.
I don't know if it'll fit you.
Well, no. Got it on my shoulders.
Blanket.
Oh, that's in sixth form as well.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Not so useful at this time of year.
Squares and flats.
That one's still got a mark on it for when Liam ran over my.
That's what you were looking for in the
It
pandemic.
was,
You need
yeah.
to look there. And that. And that.
And then we're
And
old.
that's the bandana. Yeah, some of them are old. Lots of these are old.
Belts. Penzance. Thought they came from down here
Oh,
somewhere.
really?
Yeah.
I don't even know if these will fit you anymore.
Probably.
You need to wear it. Oh, big
Get on
cat onesie.
Nice.
Why did we think we needed all this? That's the interesting thing.
I mean, shirts, useful.
Yeah, you've got so many shirts in there.
Jumpers, great.
Yeah, loads.
That's a jumper.
A brownie uniform.
That was from my stag
Brownie
do.
gym. Oh, and more bandanas.
Blimey.
Because you need 20 bandanas.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.
Just wait.
Oh.
I've shown pretty much most other things. I didn't show kitchen stuff and I didn't show artwork. And that's it. That's good. etching of Jim. It's in the Lake District, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that was on the trip I did with Ian.
No, that was me and you.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. That's an etching that I made. And then I've got... This one's a lino print that I made. Cute little bear in the woods. And then what are these? This is a watercolour of us two on our wedding day made by my friend, and we used this for our invites illustration. And if you notice, it's got little teapots and playing cards as a little nod to our Alice in Wonderland theme. This is an etch of our holiday house in France that I spoke about before, and that was made by my mum. And I really like that. It's super simple and it looks exactly like it. You like that?
Yeah.
All of these are black and white, so you can like
Yeah.
have them anywhere. Oh, this one's broken.
Yeah. I think that's the only one. It's the only one we saw loading up that looks broken.
Okay. Got a photo of our friends.
That must have happened before, like it was broken before we travelled. It was broken pulling it out of the unit.
Oh right, yeah.
It didn't break on transit.
And that was pretty much the last time we all lived in the same country, so that's really special, isn't it?
Yeah.
That trip. Wedding photos, Jim and I. This is a mountain sketch drawn by my dad, and we found that in a notebook when we were going through his things, so wanted that framed, and that was the view from our holiday house in France as well. So super special for many reasons, that one. Another wedding photo. Jim and I with our grandparents, all in fancy dress. We've got the King and Queen of Hearts. We've got Mary Poppins and Bert. Jim and I obviously as Alice and the Mad Hatter. My grandpa is the White Rabbit, and my nan is the Queen of Hearts. There we go. It looks so good and such great sports for taking part in a fancy dress wedding. I've got a photo of my grandpa, the artist, working for Playboy magazine. So iconic. I love that photo. We've got Jim's memory board for his qualifications and things that he got from Canada. A bit of money there and some passes and some photos and certificates. So we got this is a painting that me and my grandpa made during my painting lesson with him. So it's obviously not one of his best paintings at all, but we were going through his technique on using rags to make clouds in the sky, and it's really special because we did it together. So I love this one. We've got another photo there taken by my grandpa. He uses photo to make a painting of this scene, and it's one of my favourite paintings from him, but someone else has the painting, so I took a photo of this from through film. Yeah, and I really like it. It's a place that we used to go to lots as children with the family, so that's special. And where are we going to put all this art, Jim?
Nope.
Something on every wall. There's a little moon print there that we had in our foster child's bedroom. Super cute. This one my uncle painted for us for our wedding. Obviously we love VW campers, and there's a cool camper with a surfboard on the top there, and the registration plate reads Jim and Jordan. That's fun, Jim, that?
That's Bruno's one.
Yeah. So good. And then this one. One of my students from one of my first classes as a teacher painted this with the as the Queen, and I just thought it looked so cute, and it like looks so like a typical child's drawing with the little crown there, and I just had to keep it, and I like putting this in our toilet because then it's like the throne room.
You're going to do the board games.
Oh, I haven't been through the board games. I'll do that in a sec. This is the Tree of Life weave that our best friends got us from when they were travelling. I can't remember where they travelled to. Laos, maybe?
Yeah, it might have been that.
So we'll have to put that up somewhere. Oh, this one we printed off far too big. This one is our guest book, and we basically had silhouettes, like blank silhouettes, and our guests at our wedding could colour themselves in what fancy dress costume they were wearing. I'll zoom in so that you can see a couple of them. It seemed a fun idea to remember like what everyone was wearing and stuff. And that is absolutely massive, so I don't know where we're going to put that, but it's great to keep it. And they all wrote a little comment as well. Then we've got another mirror, another eBay find. We had to drive to London to collect this one. That will go in one of the bathrooms. And then this one looks like a tree stump print from far away. But actually, when you come up close, there's loads of little animals. I just thought that was really clever. We bought that one ourselves. And then behind that is this one, which our friend painted when he was super young, and he's now such a talented artist. Jack Freeman. This was painted in 2010, so 12 years ago, on his trip to Africa, and it's just stunning. The different colours he's used, just so clever. And he painted it with paint, PVA and a stick. Such a talent. That's going to go pride of place in one of our rooms. I've got some more wedding photos here. Jim's best man. My bridesmaids. And then... Oh, Jim, do you remember what my dad said you look like with this painting? My dad said Jim looked like a Swedish porn star in this one. My auntie painted us this. This is our first photo together. We weren't actually even together at this stage in our relationship. So that's cute that it's immortalised as a pastel picture by my auntie. And this one was another art piece that I really liked from another artist, and I got inspired by it, so I created this, and it took ages, loads of different textures in loads of different ways, and all colourful. And this used to be in our lounge. Don't know where we're going to put it in this house, but I'm sure it will go somewhere. Really fun. What did you say you'd found in here?
Board games.
Ooh.
Articulate. Oh, we've got 2 expansions for Catan.
Maybe one of them is my parents' one.
I don't remember Explorers and Pirates.
Oh, that's fun.
Do you?
Maybe we haven't played it. We haven't played that one yet.
No way.
Yeah, look. Another one to learn.
I don't remember this.
No,
Where did this
I
come
don't.
from? I don't think this has ever been used.
That's
Maybe
exciting.
it
Maybe
has.
we just got it before we moved.
I reckon we must have just got it. Maybe we did play it once, but I don't remember it.
It's all been set up. It's all been taken out of it.
Yeah, it's all. It doesn't look like a fresh.
That's fun.
Wow. Okay, amazing. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we are proper Catan nerds now, aren't we?
I mean, we got 4 different versions of it.
Where we got the base version.
Of course they do.
So the Seafarers one I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, we've played that one a few times. Jenga Classic.
I'm going to send these 2 to Arian.
I'm like, oh god. Linky. Oh, that was like a quiz one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't rate that one.
No. It's like a little icebreaker around the table kind of game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was quite hard.
Cranium, that's a classic. It looks like I got this for £5 in the charity shop, so that's a win.
Brilliant.
Love a bit of cranium. And then 2 Monopoly games, the original Monopoly and the Game of Thrones Monopoly.
Well,
That's that. Where's it all gonna go? What's your thinking?
work stuff into the shed.
Like your tools and stuff.
Yeah, and try and get some of the stuff out of the garage into the shed.
Mhm.
And then
Trying to keep it out of your way.
everything else just gets piled up here, I guess. Sofa there, yellow sofa on it, and then boxes
Uh-huh.
up.
Try and consolidate it as much as possible.
Try and keep it here. And then that table maybe, and the mirror up against the wall here.
Keep the lounge clear, do up the lounge,
Yeah.
and then move it all to the lounge so we can do this room.
Or, yeah, focus on like utility.
Because you can get to that.
Downstairs, toilet, that cupboard, and lounge. Because then the fridge can go in the utility.
Yeah.
Washing machine and tumble dryer can go in there. That can all be plugged
Yeah, of
in
course.
and working.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Sofas can go in the
Yeah,
lounge.
'cause that'll be done.
Once the carpets are down upstairs, desks and stuff can all
Yeah.
go upstairs. Shelving can
It can
go
actually
up,
go
wall
to its
things,
actual
like things can
place.
start going into
Yeah.
place. And then, yeah, just a few bits down here, like the dining room table and a couple of the boxes can
Right.
just go
Just leaning up against
in the
walls and stuff.
lounge
It won't be.
against the wall until
Yeah.
this bit's done.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Golden things, golden. Our Father only golden.